Guys, welcome to part 2 of the end of season review. This part we are going to discuss about international competitions, how Kenya performed in the Africa Youth Games, Olympic Youth Games, and the African Club Championship. So let's start with the African Club Championship because that happened recently. So it's fresh in our mind. Randy, at
Yes.
least got a taste of it. How was the competition? Are the preparations different? How's the atmosphere there? What's the level of competition there? How was it? How was the competition?
Please come back again. Someone was listening to news.
Okay, I'm asking. You had a taste of the African Club Championship. You
Yes.
played against some of the best teams in Africa. How's the level of
Yes.
competition there? Is it different? Do they prepare different from us? How was it? How was the
Yes.
experience? Yeah.
Well, it was such an amazing experience. We went to Nigeria, and of course, we came back home with something, yeah, to work on, especially. One thing I loved about the Ghanaian teams, the Egypt teams, then we combine the whole everything, is that these teams know that field hockey is very competitive, so they focus on their areas strengthly. One thing I learned is that these teams are really invested in their training in the short corner session. All teams, including the ladies teams, not Kenya teams, I'm talking of other countries, they are doing drag flicks. And do you know, all like 10 out of like 9 out of 10 drag flicks, they were a goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it's a plea to Kenyan teams. Let's trust. We all don't know how to do it, especially the ladies. None of us has ever tried it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's up our game. We need to train on that, even though it's only 2 players from whichever team. If we invest in that, my friends, we're gonna go far. I remember
Yeah.
field hockey, we are so good. Yeah. We are all defending so well. We are all attacking so well. But short corner for every drag flicker, it's a goal. But in Kenya, we don't know even how to rush. Like Kenyan teams, we don't know how to rush for a drag flick. You know,
Yeah.
we are used to the switches, the hit. You know, they just do a direct hit. You know, we don't know. We are not well guarded. You know, short
Yeah.
corners, those drag flicks, they're coming any direction. Yeah, we are not guarded. You find the first rusher, she's not even running to the ball because we don't know where the ball is moving. Yeah, so we also need to invest in our kits so well to make sure that we are all well padded. Another thing is, Kenyan teams, we need to also invest in balls, hockey courts. You find even at City Park, we're coming with 6 balls. 6. What happens during warm up? The ball crosses over to the other side. You have to go look
Yeah.
for your ball. It's only 2 minutes left, and
Yeah.
you're not warm enough. You find teams like in Egypt, they have like 50 balls. Yeah, no one is bothering whether the ball crosses over. They have enough balls. That's one we'll deal with it later. So Kenyan teams, we need to invest in hockey courts. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is, I said about the how to defend short corners, especially the drag flick. That is the major thing because I remember like USIU talking on my team. We were very competitive, but we were scored on drag flicks all any short corner, and they were doing the drag flick. It was a goal, and it also happened. I also remember the men's team. They are all good in drag flicks, and you could see teams moving out of the pitch with the game ending at 7-5. Yeah, all those being short corners, and they were all drag flicks. It was such an entertaining match because you see from this side, all they're looking for is a short corner. And anytime they have a short corner, it's a plus to the team. Yeah. But as Kenyans, we want to switch the ball or hit the local hockey. Yeah. We need to up our game. And that way, we'll reach the level of other countries and we also get ourselves into the international real matches. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Randy, usiseme it was a interesting match. It was a frustrating match. It's frustrating.
Acha nikwambie, no, when you're open-minded, better than you are, you know. But you have to pick something to come back home with, to work on it. Yeah? We're not coming back to Kenya to pass the ball. That we know already. can we just work on something else that is making other teams win so that we can also be competitive to them? Yeah, like me, I want to know how to drag that ball so that can be part of the scoring. Yeah.
Good one. Saimo.
Yeah, so hey.
Randy, unafaa utumie gym, unafaa utumie gym ya USIU mzuri. Kudrag mpira, kudrag ball sio kama kupepeta tu mpira. You have to use the gym. Yeah. Saimo, let me tell you my experience, Saimo. I was in my first club championship. We went to Ghana with Strathmore.
Yeah.
Saimo, sijui mbona sikubeba gunia. Mabao tulifungwa.
Hey.
Mabao tulifungwa. I've never seen a drag flick. I've never seen my drag flick in my life. Tulikuwa tunafungwa Strathmore, tunashindwa sasa hizi ni gani jameni. But I think with time tulilearn pole. Unaona? Randy. Ulisema hao watu wanakimbia in terms of short corners, si ndio?
Drag flick. My God. Acha nikwambie.
Ungetoa kit kando mwanze pia kana itirana sasa nyinyi.
Mimi acha niliponea.
Sisi we are known for long distance running.
Yeah.
We are known for long distance running. Mungekimbia hata nyinyi.
Gilly, you've also had an experience in the African Club Championship. Do you think the level of play by other clubs in Africa is higher, as Randy has put it rightly? Do you think we are at par? Are we even close to challenging them anytime soon?
No, I don't think we are any close, because you find these people are exposed to international matches, international friendlies. Like a team like GRA went to South Africa to play their friendlies before the African Club Championship. So you find these teams are exposed. They know a lot about hockey. As we just know our local hockey, we don't have enough equipment. We go with 20 balls, like Randy said. These people have 100 balls. One for the 20 for the forwards, 50 for midfielders, defenders. Another coach is pushing the ball for the goalkeepers. As you only have like 20 balls, what will you do with 20 balls in a tournament? Yeah, and they don't even care if their balls get lost, because they have more than enough. Sisi mpira moja ikipotea Kenya, we mtatafuta na mwambie mlipe. So so I think they have a lot of exposure that us Kenyans we don't have. So I think that's one of the things that makes them ahead of us. Even if you go for these Olympic qualifiers, you get a team like South Africa have a lot of equipment. Their goalkeepers kit, their coaches, they have a goalkeepers coach, they have a midfielders coach, they have a defenders coach, they have a forwards coach. We only have a coach and an assistant coach. So I think they have an upper hand in everything that we experience with them.
And yes. Okay, looking at it, Telkom really didn't have any international friendlies. They played local clubs, and yet they were able to regain their status as African Queens. Why do you think that was the case? Because Telkom play our local teams. We haven't had international exposure per se. Is it what we were talking about, them playing together as a team for a long time?
Yeah, they have a solid team. Yeah. Plus we get that like 50% of the national team is Telkom. Yeah. So they have experience out there, because in our teams only you can find only 3 players from one team in the national team, but Telkom have almost 7 players in one national team. Yeah. So they have that experience, and then they are so solid, plus strong. Like they were prepared for everything. They were beaten last time, but this time they say we are going in it to win it. We are not going there to lose again. And even though they lost their pool matches with GRA, they came back and won it. That means they had mental strength. They wanted it. They really wanted it. And we are so proud of them, because they regained their title and they worked for it. So kudos to them.
Yeah, congratulations to Telkom.
Yeah.
They also won a Soya Award. So we are really proud of it. Yeah. So Sang,
Saimo,
your team,
Telkom makofi. Napigia Telkom makofi.
Mimi nimeshika simu, so nitawave tu.
Mimi nafanya hivi. Na snap it.
Randy,
Tumeshika simu.
Randy, wewe unahitaji tu smile peke yako. Ukismile. Na malweze dance.
Yeah, Sang.
Yes.
Your team was unable to attend the tournament as well as police.
Yes.
Where do you think you would have, or what do you think you would have achieved at the tournament? Do you think Butali will have won it, or probably police? Do you think the Kenyan clubs will have at least reached the final?
Yes. Randy, naona unangojea sana.
Nataka nisikie vizuri sana.
Sasa, Simon.
Yeah.
On the look of the things, I believe Butali or police ungefika at least final. You see, ukiangalia team kama Nigeria came here. We had some series of friendly matches with Nigeria. Tulijiranga against those teams. Nigeria tulikuwa tunachapa vizuri. You see, in terms of conceding, hata tulikuwa tuna concede carelessly. We were defending, tulikuwa tuna defend vizuri. Na ukiangalia in terms of other teams like Ghana, as Kenyan teams, with whichever way, kama ni police, USIU, Strathmore, what tunasemanga Nigerian teams or Ghanaian teams, tuwezi kubali tuchape. That is always our slogan. So for me, I think any team, either police, Kenya police or Butali, tungekuwa finali. Yeah, tungekuwa finali. Na tungepeana good competition kwa hiyo tournament.
Okay.
So, pole hatu kuenda, it was that is above us. It's
Mulitulet down lakini ni sawa tu.
But this year we must go. Tunaona tukienda this year. So this year we are promising you the best. Police and Butali are going to do our best.
Yeah. We always feel proud seeing our teams go out there, represent not only their clubs but also you are representing.
Police and Butali mlituangusha.
Sana.
Sawa.
Yes, Simon, Butali na police walituangusha. Tulihitaji hiyo morale. We needed that moral support, yeah? Supporting us from the terror.
Yeah.
It's a plus to the team. And like Ghanaian team whereby they had all the support from their other teams. Yeah, so we need you there. Yeah, I'm talking on behalf of Strathmore, the telecom.
Oh my God.
You need to go there. We need that support as Team Kenya all the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We had the African Youth Olympics. We also had the Youth Olympics. Sorry, the African Youth Games, and then you had the Youth Olympics in Argentina. Kenya performed well, can say very well, especially in the in African Youth Olympics. They lost to, I think, was Zambia in the semifinals, and then to Nigeria in third and fourth place. But luck was on our side. SA pulled out, and then we had our boys go to Argentina. So, does that dictate the future of Kenyan hockey? Is the future looking bright, considering that these boys at least performed well? What do you think, Gilly?
I think that was a good performance from them. No one expected they would go that far, and they raised our flag up there. So I think that's a nice future because those are young guys, and they are coming into now the club hockey. For now they are playing high school hockey, but when they come to club hockey, they'll have a lot to offer. So it's a plus for us because we have good players who have that exposure when they're still young. So it means our future is bright, actually. Yeah.
Sang.
Yes.
You've played in a couple of tournaments, either for club and country. Do you think that these boys have what it takes to really take the country forward with their talent and that exposure, that little exposure they got last year?
Yeah. Simon, ukiangalia in terms of these junior players, I think it is a responsibility of a Kenya Hockey Union at least to make it back together. So that in the coming years, they're supposed to be the people in the national team. You see, we don't want to have that Mugabe in the team. Those are the people who are supposed to replace the Nini. Zach, I retire. I watch hockey. We need to see those.
No pun intended.
No, on a lighter note, I know Zach is a good friend of mine. For me, I think that was a good team.
Yeah.
But the team should they need to have that training whereby it's not the few guys. There were so many guys. Actually, that was a 5-a-side tournament, India. So
Yeah.
we are discussing like 5 players or maybe 8 players, 10 players maximum.
Yeah.
Now, what if we have like a 20 players training? Okay, working that project. Tutakuwa mbali sana. Wasiwachiliwe whereby we need to be having those training. Like I like the project. There is an initiative during Friday. I see ladies training at City Park. That is a very good initiative whereby bring up together, they can have that cohesion, like that chemistry in the match. At least even switching the national team is very easy. Now our boys need to have that togetherness, but it is a plus to us because in the next few years, Kenya tutakuwa mbali, not bad. Yeah.
And I was a bit disappointed that we did not field a ladies team this time round. Considering that, especially in high school, you have huge talent. The likes of Randy and Gilly were scouted from high school. So why do you think it's difficult for Kenya to get a young ladies team going? Yeah.
If you see what okay, to blame Kenya Hockey Union for everything. Kenya Hockey Union na jaribu. It's also part of the government. Government, if they support the sport, we are there.
Yeah.
Well, I know people are looking at Kenya Hockey Union like you people mfanye kazi yenu, like you are not biased to these people. You see, for them they are trying by the way. Hiyo kazi si rahisi.
Yeah.
Hiyo kazi ni ngumu sana. So as far as the main teams walipeleka huko, I think KHU walitafuta all means if they can get the funding. But maybe, this stuff, if you work in the government office, you know, taking one athlete to perform maybe a specific sport, it's easier. But a team sport, it's hard. Even government, sometimes they struggle to sponsor the national team for the men team. Okay? So for me, I think they are trying. Lack of sponsorship and lack of other guys to help them, to help the KHU to. I think KHU should call upon the sponsors of the team. Yeah.
Randy, you are among the players who are scouted right from high school. Why do you think we struggle to get talent at such a young age? Why do you think we usually struggle?
One thing is that the Kenya system.
Yep.
Nasemaje, one thing about the Kenyan high school system, we find most of the schools are really focusing on education, and we are all not talented in books. So we want to force all our kids to read, do this chemistry, even during games time, go to for practicals in the lab, We are not giving our children time to explore in other fields. We find like even during, they're not even exposed to their music and all that. All the school needs is performance in books alone. So we find that most of our talents are not established at high school levels because we want to compete only for books, not even for sports. And most of the principals are not sporty. Yeah, you find them saying, it's not time for sports, even for PE. PE time, the chemistry teacher comes in.
Saimo.
Yeah.
Nilipiga mwalimu wangu high school kwa sababu walikuja PE lesson. Nilipewa suspension.
Kindly note that at HockeyKE we don't encourage violence. Yes, Gilly. What are your views?
Now you find Simon.
Yeah.
What I feel is a lot of players, a lot of good players in high school don't meet the target or the pass mark to get into these big universities which are good in hockey. So most of them finish high school, they are not exposed. And most of these people who play hockey, like Western, Nyanza, they stay from those sides, right? there are no teams on those other sides that they can be exposed to. So you find them, they can't play like active hockey. So when they go home, they become fat, heavy. By the time you realize, they can't play anymore. That's good talent wasted. Instead, that's why I think I like the initiative that the universities took of going to the pitch and scouting players. It means they scout players and they come and help the players to be whatever they want to be. But it's a challenge if those players won't meet the academic capability that these universities want. Yeah, but I think we have upcoming players, which is a good thing.
Yes, Randy.
Simon.
Yep.
One more thing, please, on that point.
Yeah.
I'd also say some of our parents are not open-minded.
Okay.
You find a parent saying, my child got a good grade. She's been called in a university near home. Yeah, so if I'm from Nyeri, I've been called to Kimathi. I have to stick to Kimathi. USIU is offering me a scholarship, but since I got a good grade or I got a B and above, I have to go to Kimathi. And no pun intended, some universities or any other school near your locality, like some parents don't want us to get the exposure, the fear, they're not open-minded. I don't want my child to go to Nairobi. They don't want, Nairobi drugs, Nairobi, all that, especially they're teenagers. So releasing them, they have that fear. So we end up banning the talent in the child. You take them back to a college just near home. And that's how you forget about the sport, because the fear from the parent. There's no that believe in your child. Yeah, you just want them to stay near you so that you can monitor them. Yeah, so we need to make sure that our parents also understand what it takes. Yeah, even though it means using another senior person to help them understand. Not some parents don't trust their children, but when you put in a senior person like Strathmore coach, USIU coach, and they make sure your parents understand what it is they are offering. It makes it easier, and we keep the talent growing. Wow. Yeah.
Son.
Yes.
Why do you think we have very few women coaches than men? Is it? I'm asking you this before I ask the ladies. Why do you think especially in the country, we don't have a lot of women coaches? You find that I think only Telkom are the ones who have women coaches, female coaches. You look at other clubs, also in the Premier League and Super League, most of their coaches are men. You think KHU should be strict and say women teams are only coached by women?
I'm the coach.
Saimo.
Yeah.
Sasa niko na swali.
Yeah.
Wewe ukiwa coach na wewe ni Mugabe, utaki mwingine akuje female coach, what do you expect?
Yep.
There are some coaches, they can you just give out, okay, like just give, like in fact actually kama kuna mtu na mheshimu ni Jos did a good job. There's no way you can be a coach for a team for many years. It's a transition, give it to a female coach. Okay. For me, the female coaches, I think we are there coaching course whereby some ladies coming for the coaching course. So in the next few years, I think we will be having that female coach, and unless otherwise okuelewa hizi coaching courses, but just upon us, we need to tutoe hizo mentality ya kusema ati nikiona male coach ndio namheshimu. Isikuwa ati ni female coach akikuja pale unaanza kukatch. No, hiyo mentality inafaa itoke. National team men, nataka nione female coach one day pale akitucoach. Hatuwezi kataa. Yeah, as long as you have the idea, bring the idea. Kazi kwa mama, si kazi kwa vijana tena.
Yes, Gilly.
Gilly, I want to see you coaching us, okay? As long as uko na hiyo idea.
Yeah.
Come.
Gilly, what's your view?
I feel there are many female coaches out here. The problem is no one. I think in our system, in the Kenya Hockey Union, we've been having this trend that only male coach are the ones taking the teams. Outside there, we find they have this rule that only female should coach the female teams. So I think we should also bring that notion that so that we can have more female coaches coaching, because there are many female coaches out here. There are legends who played for the national team a long time ago, and where are they now? They're supposed to be female coaches. Yeah, so I know a lot of female coaches who haven't come up and said they believe in themselves to do this. They let the men out to do them. We can't keep on letting men out to do us, because we know as women we have all the capability to be coaches. Yeah, we can do even better what the men coaches do. So I think they should come up and get to the task.
Yeah. Randy, you seem to agree with that.
Minus, yeah?
Saimo.
Yeah.
Ambia Randy tunaona tu meno hata tuoni uso.
Meno ndio imekuwa white sana.
Unaona tu meno, tuoni hata usura.
Colgate inafanya kazi mzuri.
Kabisa.
Okay, now to the last part of this video. What do you think we need to do as Kenya in order to challenge in international tournaments, both at club level and national level? What do we need to do? Let's start with Sang, since you've had quite an experience, especially playing for clubs outside and also for the country. Yeah.
Saimo.
Yeah.
Unanionea. Sasa, okay. Actually, as Randy told us, to Kona Portal City Park, we need to fill those portals. Yeah? Like, actually, Mimi says the feature Saimo. Look at the international level, okay, like international, okay, other teams, like other countries, in terms of equipment. In fact, the playing ground, Saimo, we are really okay. We are really trying. We are not that good. We are really trying. We need to do something better than where we are right now. You see, look at the investment come out of South Africa. Do you know South Africa in terms of even AstroTurf? We are talking of 50 plus AstroTurf. Kenya, we're just talking of one AstroTurf, of which, okay, I don't say that Quechua are reluctant on that. They are trying, actually. I know that it's a hard work. Okay, it's a difficult thing to do, but at least there should be even other clubs. Look, you guys, USIU, Strathmore, you need to put your own turfs, okay? So that not all the matches, at home matches, you are playing at City Park. Strathmore, you need to have your own turf. USIU, you need to have your own turf so that they can improve the sport in the country. Multimedia, you have your own turf. Those institutions are the best people to approach. They need to have their training facilities, okay? And then in terms of what? Coaching also. If you have good coaches and equipment, guys, we will be there. See, nothing comes just in us from heaven. You just have to struggle, work hard for it. Some people usually, I've seen a team where hata wanaenda kwa uwanja, mtu anasema nataka tu kumaliza 70 minutes niende nyumbani. You see, it's not helping us. Yeah, so we need to be serious with the sport, and also in terms of equipment, we need to invest. Also in terms of exposure, we need to have that good exposure out there, like teams like South Africa, Nigeria, okay, not Nigeria, Ghana, Egypt. Egypt are going to Netherlands, playing international matches. South Africa going all over. Look, France went to South Africa, and they had series of matches. South Africa themselves, they usually go to maybe other countries like India for the series of matches. So for them, utapata hockey yao itabaki pale juu. They are having that exposure. Unlike us, we are just tunacheza na Shikuku Select, local heroes down here. We won't go far.
Yeah.
If we get that exposure and good facilities, why not improve our sport? Why not be up there? Because I went to, okay, I think I was lucky. I got a chance to go to Bangladesh. Those guys have facilities. As Kenya, we don't have facilities. In terms of close to the stadium, kuna uwanja, ukitoka uwanja kuna gym hapo, kutoka kwa gym kuna refreshments hapo kwa hoteli. Even let's go to Ghana. Ghana wako na uwanja, kutoka uwanja room za kulala hostels. After hostels kuna gym hapo, ukitaka kuna conference rooms pale.
Yeah.
The same thing to even other South Africa hata tusiongele. We really need to do a lot.
Yeah. Gilly, what do you think? What do you think we need to do?
I think first it's touch the players. You can't be preparing for an international match and you don't train believing you'll be in the team, right?
Yeah.
So we have to start preparing for the tournament early. With the small facilities that we have, with the small equipments that we have, with the little things that we have, we can really make it. We've seen people making it without any actually help. So I think our preparations for the international matches are pathetic.
Yeah.
Because players want to show up in the last month last month to the tournament because they believe they're in the team. We have these dominant people in the team. These people that believe without me they can't play. So without me they can't train for the national team. So even if I come 1 week to the tournament, I'll make it to the team. That's what we have to scrap out because we have to start preparing. Like I like this thing that they've come up with. We're starting preparing for a tournament that's starting in August. As early as now, that is a plus. That's something that has never happened in the Kenya Hockey Union.
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of preparation that we need before going for these matches, because other teams are camping. As we don't have camps, we have residential camps. You come from your house, you train, you go back. They don't know what you're doing. Then you go back. Ghana, South Africa, these people are camping themselves. They are staying in the stadium, literally training and preparing for this tournament. So that's something we need to change on and just train and have the preparedness in for any tournament that you're going to.
Yeah. Randy.
Yes.
Randy has the last word on this.
One, I would say a coach should once in a time invite another coach to break the monotony during training. It's a plus to the team. Yes. Another one, I would say that coaches as well should come up and research on more strategies on how to play the match, even on how to keep fit. Coaches, please, do you know how boring it is to come and run at the pitch, like 40 minutes run on the pitch? So you keep as a player, that thing, I hear everyone complaining. Me as a player, I'm part of it. Yeah, it's boring. It's not encouraging. So you're like, so I'm hitting this spot another 29 times. Now I'm left with 27 times. Like, it's not fun. It's good to do a marathon. Our players are not coming back, but you're hitting. You're hitting what your expectation as a coach. So come up with strategies that are not boring when it comes to, like, especially when it comes to running. We don't like running, I know, but when you give us like a marathon, we have to run because we're not coming back to the same spot. So we are breaking the monotony. So it's a plus. In other strategies, we can do the shuttles and everything, other than just being told every day when you come, 30 minutes running this pitch. You find people even coming late because they don't want to run, because it's the same old strategy that has been there. Another thing for teams, you have to learn how to write proposals to potential sponsors. Yeah, even to get sponsors, you must not get a sponsor to do everything for you, but you can get a sponsor to get you a kit as a team. Yeah, so it's the high time we taught ourselves how to write proposals and to follow them, because I know out there are people who are willing to give back, and through your hard work as a team, you can show what you've been doing. And I believe there are sponsors out there who are willing to do something, but they don't know where to go. Yeah, we need to bring those sponsors back to hockey, not only football and rugby. We need them back in hockey as well. So it's the high time teams learn how to write proposals. And also, today I chatted with one of the Vikings teams, and one reason they had to go down is because of they don't have enough resources. Yeah, you find a team like Vikings, most of them are students, young people. They don't have a pitch. They have to pay every time, so they are not earning. They don't have a good sponsor. It's a self-sponsored club. So you find they're supposed to be the only money you have. You don't know whether to chip it in for a hockey training session at City Park, because you have to pay 5,000. Is it 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have the resources as a team. So I think Kenya Hockey Union should consider such teams, and also even or lower the charges, because it's only left for those working class players and the coach to really chip in, and it's overwhelming, So if Kenya Hockey Union, if we want to balance everyone, let's consider those who are up and those that are low, and make sure that they equally have some resources. Not like Butali who can pay, I'm just saying, but let's also try and give them support where we can. We can even ask us other teams to changia for them, yeah? Or the money collected at the gate. One day we say, no, today we are sponsoring this team. They have their training session here. And with that, we are building up each other, and we are growing as Kenya, and we are going far. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's all.
guys, I think I support you in each and every point. We need to improve on our coaching. We need to improve on our facilities. Yes, we have challenges in terms of finances. I think we need to set up good structures. I've been adamant in terms of setting up structures, coaching structures, marketing philosophies, because we need to make this sport profitable. I believe hockey is a gold mine that is yet to be excavated or dug. So I believe we are heading somewhere. We can see at least there is some progress. However slow it is, there is some progress. And I hope that guys, club officials watching this will hit to the call and actually do something. So anyway, guys, I'm happy. Thank you for your support. Sang, the Joker, as always. Thank you. Randy, beautiful Randy. Asante sana. And Gilly, lovely as ever. Thank you guys for the support. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to HockeyKE videos. We'll be doing more of these videos. Probably we'll do another one for a preview of the upcoming season. So, guys, nawashukuru sana. Any last words, anyone?
Natuma salamu kwa kila mtu mwenye ataona.
Yeah, Randy, anything? Sang?
Natuma salamu kwa Butali. na watu wote wa USIU kina Kabu. Napenda hao sana.
Sawa, guys. So make sure you also follow these guys on social media. I think that's it, guys. Cheers. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.